How you doing, family? It's your boy Devon Messenger here, another message. And understand, we here about to drop these gems for you, man. You know, and to all my people out there, I know you're having a great day, so I want you to keep your head up if you're going through something right now. You know, always remember that hard times don't last forever unless you allow it. So before we even get into this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And to all new people that subscribe to my channel, I really appreciate you because you don't even have to even do that. But the fact that you do and you're watching, I appreciate you. So leave a like, you know what I'm saying, share. Welcome to the family. Understand? So this video, we gotta understand that when you are focused, you know, and I can speak from my experience as well, but when you are focused, when you are on that path to righteousness, when you are on your purpose, you're focusing on what you need to do and what things you need to get done, people will make it seem like you have an attitude. People will make it seem like you're hard to talk to. People are gonna make it seem like you're not easygoing. And people will always ask, what's wrong with you or something. Like, they'll ask, like, did I do something to you? They'll make it seem like it's about them, and it's not. Because truth be told, when you are focused, when you are so determined to get to a better destination than where you are at currently, you don't have time to be playing around. You feel me? Especially when you're retaining your seed, when you're harnessing your true your essence, your true life essence. When you're retaining that, you don't have time, because like you're basically growing up. You're a mature child. So all you're doing, you're basically telling yourself, you know, I want to take myself seriously. I want to get my life seriously because time is of the essence. We don't got time to be playing around, joking around. Yes, it's cool to laugh, smile. That's cool and all. But understand, we could be dead tomorrow. So it's like we need to get on our shit. That's why we have to appreciate every little moment and every great and big moment, because these moments aren't going to last forever. They're illusions. So we have to understand that don't let this shit deter or determine, you know, how you should feel about somebody, because people will always make it seem like it's about them when it's not. Because when you're like, I'll say from my experience, we know it's every time I just get focused on my purpose, man, like once I get into that mode, like I have tunnel vision. I don't have time to be talking to you. I don't have time to be talking about nonsense, because once you become elevated spiritually and consciously, you begin to ask yourself, what are these conversations about? What are people really talking about? What are people trying to achieve here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is really happening in some of these conversations that people are literally speaking about? Because a lot of times people don't have anything to talk about. So all they're doing, they're just talking about shit just to let time pass, and they're just lazy. For one, people are lazy. So when they're lazy and they're bored, they have nothing to speak on besides 3D dimensional shit. And it's like you're way beyond that. You're way beyond a surface level conversation, because it brings you no joy and it brings you no happiness. It doesn't bring you any type of elevation, because you already learned about that shit before you even conscious. So now the fact that you're conscious, you're on that God frequency, you don't have time to be talking about bullshit, because you're trying to elevate your career. You're trying to elevate your purpose. You're trying to figure out how you can make it for your family and make it for yourself, and not only yourself, but pleasing God himself and herself. And when people can't fathom this, you're like, bro, I can't even be in the same room as y'all, because whenever I talk, people don't listen. They don't understand what you're even saying. And it's hard for them to even grasp this concept, because they don't know why you're so focused, and they get scared, they get intimidated. But that has nothing to do with you though, because understand, when you think about this type of situation, you gotta understand that no matter what, you are living your life for you, and people are just getting on board. So you can't really do shit about that but please yourself. And you gotta just keep on going and staying focused. And that's the best part about this journey, because once you foresee your future, it's a different mode now. Because once God literally shows you the gift of discernment, once God gives you that gift of foreseeing, once you're a seer, telepathy, once you unlock these spiritual gifts, you actually see your future to where you can grab that motherfucker. You can grab that motherfucker and place it in your eyes. It's a whole different ball game. You don't have time. You just don't have time for the games no more. You don't have time for people to waste your time. And even if they do, it's okay, I forgive you. We're still focused, we're still going. You don't have time to be jacking off. You don't have time to be trying to fuck on some hoes. You don't have time to be going out and partying, going to strip clubs and smoking weed. You don't got time to be drinking Hennessy. You don't got time to be just sitting there watching basketball, football, baseball, soccer. You don't have time to be watching that, because how is it benefiting you if you're watching somebody else live their life that you should be living? You're watching other successful people live their life, but yet and still, what are you doing with your life? You get what I'm saying? Think about what level you want to be at. And if you want to get to that level, what will you do? What sacrifices will you make to even get to that level? And so once people see this type of grind that you're on, the type of focus that you have, they're going to make it seem like, damn, they might be mad at me. Or they don't want to talk anymore. Like, is this something I did? And it's like, no, it has nothing to do with you. I'm just focused. Like, once you okay, so let's say people who work at a 9-to-5 job or whatever, they're going to school. Once you think about this, like once you clock out of school, your job, whatever the case may be, you don't have time to be sitting there and just like, hey, let's go play 2K afterward. Like, no, because once we're done playing 2K, then what? Hey, let's go do this and that. No, because we already did that when we were younger. We're older. We don't have that much time. People got families now. People got wives, people got kids, people are single parents out here. They still don't know their purpose. But for you watching this, you know your purpose and you're young. You might be older than me, you might be younger than me. But understand, once you find your purpose, once you find out what you want to do in life, you have to seek that through and keep going and keep pushing through, no matter who was watching you. So me making content, I don't have time to be sitting there hanging out with people who don't bring me no joy into my life. And for one, I got to get this content out no matter what. I don't care who is viewing. It can be one person. Either way it goes, that one person who's watching, they'll understand the message that I'm trying to give them, because it doesn't come from me, but it comes from Elohim, or Elohim, Yahuwah, Yeshua, whatever you want to call God. Understand, these people in our life, the programs, they understand that as chosen ones, we are so determined to get to a chosen elevation in life to where we will be completely free financially, spiritually, mentally, intellectually, all of this. But the thing is though, these people don't know what the hell is going on. But they see you as like a come up. They see you as, man, I love the way this person is grinding. I love the way that they're pursuing their goals and their dreams. I want to be just like them. So the thing is, they're always in your face. They're always trying to get to know you. They're always trying to talk to you. They're always trying to have conversations that have no meaning to them. No offense to them, but it's like these conversations that people are having, they have no meaning to them. They're not speaking about anything, nor any type of enlightenment. They're speaking about the same as topics, and they're nosy. These people want to know what you're doing every day. Like, nigga, once you clock off of work, you're going right back into work, because no matter what, we are always going to be working. All work is easy work. So it don't matter if you cut trees for a living. It don't matter if you chop wood for a living. It don't matter if you clean cars for a living. Work is work. And it doesn't even matter if you make YouTube videos every day. Work is work. But they don't understand that you have to stay focused no matter what. It's like, it ain't nothing against them, but you just don't feel like, you know what should I like? And what's crazy, have a balance though. To have a balance. I'm not saying to be a loner, to be isolated your whole life. No, because that's unhealthy. You can literally die from that. But the thing is though, you have to know who to keep around you and what type of company that you need to have, because all company is not good company. And a lot of these people are spies. A lot of these people are here to just spy on you and your lifestyle and what you got going on. And a lot of times people don't need to be around you, nor your business, nor your family's business, because for one, that shit can get you hurt and your family hurt. You don't have time for that. So you got to use discernment for your goals and your intuition and what you need to achieve in life. Because at the end of the day, all you're trying to do is please the Most High. The Most High sees what you're doing. The universe sees what you're doing. So the thing is, you have to realize everything you do is to please who? You. Literally. So once you understand that, people can't come on this journey. And what's crazy too, if you pray to the Most High and you say, God, please remove all my enemies, don't be surprised when people start falling off. Don't be shocked. Don't be sad. Don't be mad, because understand, they weren't meant to be in your life. They were literally hindering you. They were hindering your growth. They were hindering your success. All they were doing was tearing you down, bringing you back to your old habits. No, we don't got time to be going back to our old ways. That's why we're shedding our skin. That's exactly why we got close to God in the first place, because God seen us struggling. God seen us suffering. God seen us going through these trials, and he said, you know what, if you give yourself to me, I will make sure I give you the gift of prophecy. I'll give you the gift of life. And so now that you had to get the life, you see life for what it is. And once you see life for what it is, you begin to be grateful for the good and bad. So once you do that, now you start to be spiritually in tune with who you are, and you become conscious of the highest elevation that's provided to you and the lowest elevation provided to you. Because understand, good and bad don't even exist. This shit comes from a simulation ego perspective. So now once you get in tune with that, no matter what you do, people will always feel like you aren't good enough for them, or they aren't good enough for you. People will always feel like you have an attitude. People are always gonna feel like you're always mad, or you're always sad, or you're quiet, you're not in the mood today. Ignore that shit, because they are projecting who they are. No matter what you do, don't tell nobody shit that they don't need to be knowing. People don't need to know what the hell you got going on, because people who are listening to what you're doing, they could be sabotaging your shit behind closed doors. A lot of people could be placing spells behind your back. They could be praying to God, hey, please don't let this person elevate in life. Please don't let them get rich, etc. You never know. They'll smile on your face, hey, how you doing? But behind closed doors, they're spell casting out the fucking ass. It's like, why are you doing that? That's what happens with jealous spirits. People are unconscious. So understand, no matter what you do, just keep on going. Keep living true to your purpose, man. Can't nobody see what kind of purpose that you're on. People can't see the path that you're on. And what's crazy, people can't see the path that God has painted for you. That's why you need to keep on walking that path and stay focused. Have tunnel vision. Look forward. Don't look to the side. Don't look to this side. Don't even look backwards, because you can't even go backwards no more. Once you go down this rabbit hole, it's over with. You're not going back to the old you. You can't go back, because you promised yourself, no matter what, you want a better life for yourself. So you know what you did? You got closer to God. But who is God if you are God? Now understand, once you think about it this way, you have to go deeper into enlightenment. No matter what you do, people are not who they say they are. People will say that they're your friends, that they love you, etc. And the day, people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So if they do love you, they care about you, they'll show you with their actions. And they'll show you by respecting your boundaries and your decisions in life. Because understand, you have a life as well. And you know you have things to fulfill. You have people to feed. You got to feed yourself. You got many obstacles and many things to worry about. And the last thing you want to worry about is somebody who is holding you back from your purpose. Really think about that shit. The last thing you want to worry about is somebody holding you back from your purpose. And I would be damned if I let anybody, a man or a woman, hold me back from my purpose. I don't give a fuck who it is. Nobody will hold me back, and nobody should hold you back as well. Understand, you are powerful. You are literally God. You are not Almighty God, but you're the reflection of Almighty God. Understand how powerful you are and how powerful the source is. You are made in His or her image, so call us by our name. Take care of yourself. Keep elevating yourself, man. Keep staying positive. Keep being beautiful. I love you. Have a great, wonderful experience.